Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. Today we're doing a bunch of new climbs in the beginning, and then I'm trying some of my projects from the last couple weeks. Starting off with this one here. Very simple, nice, easy yellow climb. I really love this area of the gym. I think it's underappreciated in my opinion, but I like it nonetheless. Next up, we have this red climb, very similar to the yellow. I'd say it's nice and easy. The one tricky part is using some of the volumes here to kind of help yourself up the wall. But the top, if you're kind of tall, is nice. Able to match onto that nice and easy. Up next, we have a green climb just a little bit down the wall from where we were. And this one, probably just as easy as that red climb. Nothing too crazy. Now this purple one's definitely a step up in difficulty, but I really enjoyed it. Started off not really sure what to do with my hands here, but I then just realized, I can go up here, get that foot up high, stand up, grab onto this volume. This makes a nice hold, and then match onto the top. Super solid, nice and easy. Now I was warned that this orange one was kind of slippery, so I made sure with my left foot to be extra careful. So I was like extra paying attention, so I didn't slip, thankfully. I like this move a lot right here, actually. Kind of do a little Gaston, and then you reach out with your right hand, and then reach up with your left to get to the top. Sweet. Up next, we have this purple climb, and this one was interesting. It was a little on the difficult side here with this like first move, but from here it kind of felt a little bit easier. Nice little pull out to there. You have a good foot with that left, able to reach up, get that foot on one of that first hold, bump the feet one more time, and then stand up and grab on the top hold. Nice. This orange one, however, much more difficult than the previous orange one. Now, since these bigger holds here were being used as footholds as well, they're a little bit slippier than a normal hand hold. But this hold here was probably pretty good with it in my right hand, and then this left hand here felt probably the worst hold on the entire climb. But nothing too crazy, honestly. And I made this little move up to there, and then that's a nice big jug. You can kind of swap your feet around, stand up, reach for the top, match the top. Feeling good about that one. Up next, we have this orange climb here, which started off, I was like, wow, this is pretty difficult. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but I was like, let's continue. I'm not a big fan of these small crimpy holds, especially the one I have in my right hand. And then I moved my foot up just a little bit, so I was able to kind of reach up there. And then I brought my right foot up, big move up to there. That handhold felt good, especially once you get onto this side of it. Get onto that foothold, or that handhold now turned foothold, and then just get the other foot up the wall a little bit, so you're able to reach the top. Nice, very solid, happy about that one. Last of the super interesting climbs here, this purple one, I thought was actually, I think this is a great introduction to a purple climb. It's not crazy difficult. It's a little muscly, but I really like this ending part where you kind of just stand up, and then I was like using this like reach over, and then I realized, okay, wait, I'm right here. I can just you just kind of jam yourself in the corner and touch the top. Pretty simple. This red climb, however, though, very simple, very easy. Really only, 3 or 4 moves max, I think, is probably what it would take. But this green climb, I would say, is another great example of a green climb at least this Seattle bouldering project. It's a little bit higher up the wall than the red climb and the yellow climbs would go here, but it is also, they have some pretty solid handholds, and it gets you able to high off the ground without, being super committal with any of your moves. all super solid moves. Up next, we're going to try this blue project that I've been working on. Spoiler alert, today was not the day for projects. And here, so last Friday, I was able to get my foot on top of that second blue hold, which you see me trying to get my foot up there. But today, I was just like completely unable to do that. And I like tried pulling and I literally just dry fired off the top hold. So didn't feel great. And then on top of this, I went to this one here. I tried to grab that and it felt terrible and I couldn't keep my grip on it. So that was not good. So I was like, okay, let's try it one more time. Jumped up, grabbed onto that one there. That felt solid. Then I grabbed that and again, hand kept slipping off. So, okay. Took a little time, brushed the hold off. Then we had this attempt. Went up there, grabbed that. Again, that time it felt solid. I was like, okay, cool. Brushing actually helped a lot. Swapped my feet around, committed to this hold here, and I tried to match it. Just didn't feel the power there. And I was like, okay, well, that's weird. Let me try this one more time. And then here, I got stuck adjusting my hand way too much, and I was just like, you know what? I'm done with this climb. So I kind of like rage quit, gave up on my projects today. But hey, you know what? Not every day is going to be massive progress on your projects. So I'm just happy. I'm happy I flashed some oranges today. That's like my big win for the day. We have this hold up here. Be able to match onto that. Done this one a bunch of times. Now this blue one is one that I saw and I was like, you know what? Let's try it. It's not my day for hard climbs, but hey, who knows? And looking back at the tape now, I tried this a couple of times here. You'll see this attempt. I don't really count that attempt because I immediately popped off with my left hand. But what I think I need to do here is bump up like I am. And then instead of going with my right hand, I think I want to go with my left hand up to there. Not 100% sure. But, you know, like I always try to do here, I always try to end on a win. And starting off, we're just going to end on the win on this green one. I've done this green one a bunch of times. Not a bunch of times. I think 2 times maybe. But that's a bunch of times for me. So I've done this green one, you know, quite a few times. Feel confident on it. Able to match onto this. This hold here is not great, but it's not terrible. That secondary hold is pretty bad. So I just kind of don't use it, and I'm able to pull myself to the top, match onto the top. Tail of the tape here. As you can see, projects kicked my butt today, you know, and we didn't do too great on them, didn't complete any of them, but that's okay. You're not going to always complete projects or hard climbs. So I'm just really happy. Big takeaway for me today is I saw 3 new oranges. I flashed 3 new oranges. So that's honestly my favorite part of today was being able to complete those 3 oranges. The first new orange that I did was on the easier side, yes, but the last 2 were, or the second 2 were definitely not on the easy side. So I was very happy to be able to flash those. So overall, solid day. Not the best day, but it's still a solid day. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And as always, keep on climbing.